What's up?
Hey, before Metric starts, I want to hear from this little one here. You were the loudest. Give me a cheer. Can you? There you go.
I love it.
That's awesome. Welcome to the big room. Metric are here. How about a song? What are you going to do?
Dark Saturday.
Somewhere in the south of France or the Caribbean Sea, she said, I don't need to make a living. Fake diamonds got nothing on me. I met her in the world below. She's a tourist of the world beneath. I said, everything I built from nothing. She said, I'm so rich, everything's free. So dark, it ain't so dark. So dark, it ain't so dark. Forever and ever, a torch in search of a flame. To be good, get better. Well, I've been feeling this way forever and ever. A night in search of a day, as anxious as ever. It's such a dark, dark, dark Saturday. What's your name and where you from? Well, I'm worth your weight in gold. And while we lie here in the sun, the whole wide world's about to explode. Now our bodies intertwine, and the truth is plain to see. I said everything I built from nothing. She said, don't you blame your problems on me. So dark, it ain't so dark. So dark, it ain't so dark. Forever and ever, a torch in search of a flame. To be good, get better. I changed by staying the same forever and ever. A night in search of a day, as anxious as ever. It gets so dark, dark, dark. So shine a light my way, shine a light my way. I'm having such a dark, dark, dark Saturday. Shine a light my way. It's such a dark, 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 dark Saturday. Dark, 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 dark Saturday. Dark, 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 dark Saturday.
Metric in the big room, Newport Music Hall this evening. That kind of had a little bit of a John Cash chugga 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 to it on that particular.
Cool. Yeah, we like
rendition.
doing these what we call dirt road versions of Metric songs, and oftentimes like the more dancey or the more rock or the more produced it is, the more it is suited to these other renditions, which we call dirt road for that exact reason, like the Johnny Cash vibe. Or, you know, it's cool to see the song stripped away of its sort of look and down to the essence of what the song is. It's something I really love doing with Mr. Jimmy Shaw.
That's Emily and Jimmy are here from Metric. I think that's the sign of a good song, that you can strip it down to just the studs, so to speak, and that's how you know you got a song, right? So Newport Music Hall tonight, sneaking off the tour. We appreciate it. Hey, you probably don't have time to do a lot of these, do you? Where you
Yeah, it's been busy. It's such a fun tour. You know, we're with Garbage and Noel Gallagher and his band, and it's like we're in the circus and kind of a traveling festival, and everyone's just really cool. Noel's band is really big. There's all these backup singers, and we've all become friends, and we've been hosting people. Like, we're setting up in the parking lot and making a good vibe all around. Shirley Manson's such a gem of a human, so, you know, and Butch Vig, obviously. So really cool tour, but fun to get to do a headline show in your town tonight. That's awesome.
So what are you doing? Cooking out or?
Yeah, we've actually done a little bit of it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we like hosting. I'm pretty sure they think we're insane. It's like beautifully lit. There's like
time to eat,
flowers.
everyone.
I'm pretty sure we are insane.
We know how to have a good time.
Noel,
That's-
it's time for dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, kind of.
Is Noel nice?
Very.
Yeah. See, I think the whole thing is a put on where he's always angry at his brother. Do you think he?
I
I
can't
it.
speak to the relationship he has with his brother. All I
No.
can speak to is his generosity and kindness and just being a cool, mellow,
Okay,
very
good.
easygoing person with us. So.
Because I'm a middle child, I want everyone to get along always.
Ah, I see.
Always. So we
Good
were
luck
talking
with that.
about, you were very coy backstage, but since you're headlining the show, you have this wonderful 10-minute song suite on the album that's about a year old now called Doom Scroller that is so awesome. And
Oh,
it
thanks,
has so
Ryan.
many different parts, and it has a nice arc to it, if you will, and I'm probably not going to get you to agree to play it. You'll be coy again and say maybe. But that's the kind of thing you can do in your headline show. I'm just suggesting, that's all. You could probably do that on the guitar and the vocal right now if you wanted to.
I'd have to remove 5 of the 6 strings.
Okay, well, we'll leave that tonight, maybe. Newport Music Hall tonight, check out Metric. How about another song? What are you going to do?
Yeah, we thought we'd play a song from Formentera, which is the album that Doom Scroller is on, and this was the single from that record. It's called All Comes Crashing.
Starting over won't be easy. Broken, divided, split tomorrow from today. Knowing what you know just makes it harder to think straight. Starting over after it breaks. Starting over when the story's got an astounding twist. You better turn that page. When push it comes to shove, we do not fall out of love. We double down, we do not fade. For all I know, this might be my last night. If that's how it goes, there's no one I would rather be lying beside when it all comes crashing. When it all comes crashing. Starting over won't be easy. Damage be damned. Please say you love me just as I am. Starting over won't be easy. Misunderstand that pattern. Fear is forcing your hand. Knowing what you know just makes it harder to think straight. Starting over after it all breaks. When push it comes to shove, we do not fall out of love. We double down, we do not fade. For all I know, this might be my last night. If that's how it goes, there's no one I would rather be lying beside. If all we knew came crashing down tonight, I'll be with you. And there's no one I would rather be dying beside. When it all comes crashing down. When it all comes crashing down. when it all comes crashing. When it all comes crashing.
Metric in the big room, Newport Music Hall tonight, Riverbend tomorrow night with Noel Gallagher and Garbage as well. Formentera, the album, about a year it's been out. So I don't know. You guys can go ahead and make a new record anytime you want because you have your own recording studio.
It's true.
We do.
Now, if a band ever asked me for advice, and they never do, but if they did, I would say find a way to have your own recording studio. It's a good business decision. It gives you control over when you work, and you can rent it out to other people. It's just sharp thinking. So congratulations on that. It's a church, right?
It is a church, yeah. It's
a big old church with the
Yeah.
high ceilings.
We had a studio in the city in Toronto for the last 16 years or so, and during the pandemic we spent a lot of time in the country, and we kind of really loved making music out there, and we found this church that had already been converted, so there's not a lot we had to do with it. It's just kind of this beautiful space.
Where is it?
It's about an hour and a half north of Toronto.
Oh, beautiful.
It's in a rural hamlet.
Yeah. It's
So are
definitely
people
a
mad that you've taken over a church?
No, everyone was like super cool within the hamlet.
It's actually true. It's funny because, it's nerve wracking because, first of all, you don't know if the sound is going to be great. I mean, I trust Jimmy and his team of sonic lunatics. They knew what they're doing, designing the space and everything. But, anything can go wrong. You have a weird neighbor or something who's like, I heard a tambourine, like who's getting mad or something. It was so funny. We went to meet everyone. We're like, hey, we're Metric and we're in your hood. We're chill. We're cool. But we're going to be working. They're like, oh, thank God. The people who lived there before were terrible. We're so glad that you're here. And then we've even had them being apologizing to us, like, hey, sorry, I was using the lawnmower. It's fam,
God,
it's
love
cool.
Canada.
You're good. You're
God,
good.
love Canada.
Yeah, awesome, beautiful landscape and lovely people. So, yeah.
Did you put the sign out front and say the Metric Church services at 9:30 and 11 or some Sunday school at 10?
No.
Nope.
When
Any
we didn't introduce ourselves as Metric. We were like, "Hi, I'm
That's
James,
true.
and this is Emily,
That's true.
and we're
you
just
might hear a little racket from
next
time
door."
to time. Yeah. So any ghosts?
No, it's like super not ghosty. It's not very religious either.
It's been neutralized.
It's been
Oh.
it's
So
highly
it's a highly
neutral.
secular
See,
structure.
I pictured like a stack of dusty hymnals in the corner, maybe
No,
a
it
rack
was
of
like-
choir robes or
no,
something.
it's fancy.
No,
Oh,
it was
okay.
the opposite. It was the family that was there before was like a Quebecois guy who loved F1 and had a 90,000-inch television. So it was it was very non-churchy.
If anything, we had to put the spirituality back in.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Well, now I understand, but I do have a picture in my mind of an old country church.
And you can hold on to
I'm
that.
going to hold on to that. The Metric recording
close.
studio will be an old country church to be. Well, again, Newport Music Hall this evening. I highly recommend you grab your tickets and come out and see the show because it's going to be the full Metric experience with possibly the 10-minute plus doom scroller. Who knows? Whether they will play that or not, you're here and you're into it. Thank you for being such a great studio audience. We appreciate that, by the way. Jimmy and Emily, thank you for being here. And tomorrow night as well, a reminder, Noel Gallagher, Garbage, and Metric there at Riverbend down there in Cincinnati. One more song, then we'll turn you loose. What are you going to do?
What were we going to do?
We're gonna do "Give Me Sympathy," but Josh, I'm gonna change this cable. So
Thanks, Josh.
There we go.
This is a song called Give Me Sympathy. It's from our album Fantasies. And we kind of claim the age-old question, who would you rather be, the Beatles or the Rolling Stones? I was speaking with Ryan backstage about my time that I spent with Lou Reed. And he was saying, it must have been intimidating when you first met him. I was like, yeah, hell yeah. And when I met him, I was introduced, and he already knew my music. He knew Metric. I was just stunned by that. And he was like, oh, right, Emily Haynes, who would you rather be, the Beatles or the Rolling Stones? His voice did sound like that. And I luckily didn't panic, and I said, the Velvet Underground. And we were friends evermore and into the afterlife. So I'll let you mull on the question of being the Beatles or the Rolling Stones. I think Metric is trying to be some kind of hybrid. at our 20-year anniversary here. So thanks so much for having us in your really cool studio. Thanks to the station. This is Give Me Sympathy.
Get hot, get too close to the flame. Wild open space, talk like an open book. Sign me up, got no time to take a picture. I'll remember someday all the chances we took. We're so close to something better left unknown. We're so close to something better left unknown. I can feel it in my bones. Give me sympathy after all of this is gone. Who would you rather be? The Beatles or the Rolling Stones? Oh, seriously, you're gonna make mistakes, yeah. Come on, baby, play me something like Here Comes the Sun. Come on, baby, play me something like Here Comes the Sun. Don't go, stay with the all unknown and stay away from the hooks. All the chances we took. We're so close to something better left unknown. We're so close to something better left unknown. I can feel it in my bones. Give me sympathy after all of this is gone. Who would you rather be? The Beatles or the Rolling Stones? Oh, seriously, you're gonna make mistakes, you're young. Come on, baby, play me something like Here Comes the Sun. Come on, baby, play me something like Here Comes the Sun. Come on, baby, play me something like Here Comes the Sun.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Emily and Jimmy from Metric. Thank you for being a wonderful studio audience.